My Gavanan Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Adrian, and welcome back to Middle-earth, as we continue on as Khazad-dûm. It has been, according to the save file, 13 days to the day since we played Khazad-dûm. But here we are, and here we sit, atop the great hill of Amunlank. The bare hill is ours. Dol Guldur fell in the last episode. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, test out my F11 key. You didn't hear me say huzzah just then, did you? Ha ha ha! It's working. So my F11 key mutes the microphone. You don't need to know that, but I've told you anyway. We are playing as Khazad-dûm. I'm thoroughly looking forward to recording today, actually. I found myself thinking about it while I was at work, which is most peculiar. Normally, I find myself dreading it. Today, I was merely thinking of it. Much better. What are we doing, though? Normally, I would have looked at this all beforehand and told you, but it's quite straightforward. We are holding Gundabad back, so I didn't bother looking it up, because we're just holding them back. Torfilin and Rakiberg are still held by them. They've sent nothing north of the mountains, but Daneshalls will hold as long as we need it to. But we must first of all deal with Zograd. Until he falls, Balin is not secure, but Rakiberg is the place that I've chosen to move the garrison to. Ideally, actually, I would quite like to just siphon on through and hit up to Witherboard, because Witherboard will be... Oh, no, it's a town. Witherboard used to be a castle, and it's changed a while ago, and I am still not used to it. And in the south, we have our army here, Daram, Conqueror of Dol Guldur, and we've got this army. Now, my plan is for Daram to head south and take Dor Norhak, hopefully. And then the other is going to defend Dol Guldur for as long as need be. We make good money, a sizable sum of money, in fact, so we've got no issues there. Issues? Oh, look, we've got Gimli, or Gnarly, rather, leading our armies. But I think we can end the turn because Gurn can't go anywhere. Ah, no, Gurn, you can go somewhere. Can you all move? Yes, you can. But all you can do is move to there. Was it just the siege that couldn't do that? Which unit can only move a tile? Ah, the Hammers of Gundabad. Alright, so they probably can't be involved, but the rest can, and we can hit Zograd.
I'm gonna stick you.
He's going to stick us. Well, he's going to try, but I doubt he'll succeed. I don't then think... If we're going to go hell for leather out on hitting the enemy, I don't think we need bother with the garrison in Daneshalls. I'm just wondering whether or not we should go hell for leather, or if we should perhaps stall. I think I might just end the turn and see what Zograd does. And if he besieges the town, then I will attack, so we've got the hammers in the battle. And I think I will also take a couple more of them with us. I don't think Daneshalls needs very much. I really don't. It's going to get the garrison soon enough, which will give 3 units, does it not? Provides 3 upgraded and experienced garrison units when the settlement is assaulted, which is more than enough for the front line. So you don't need any melee troops then, because you're going to have melee troops already. Yes, Prime Minister. Right, so let's end the turn and just go from there. I think that's probably the best call, is it not? Yes. Now, news behind the scenes. Number 1, the Warhammer tournament in the Discord is not going to start at the same time as the other two, because the gentleman who stepped forward, Kaurminas, who I'm very grateful to for stepping up and becoming the steward of that tournament, he unfortunately has been unwell, so that one's taken a bit of a back seat. But the first game of the Age of Empires tournament has already taken place, and with the aid, or rather with the carry of my ally Kailin, he and I managed to win round number 1, or rather the first game. There are quite a few teams. I think all told there's going to be something like 16 or 18 games or something along those kinds of lines if it goes to the full leg, if you will. Oh, an Axeman's Guild in Dol Guldur, yes please. And I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm also horrifically nervous. I appreciate that it's just a laugh. It's just for fun. Kylan and I have done very minimal to no practice, but I found myself quite nervous before we fought the first mission. So that was a bit bizarre, as I didn't expect to feel that over a simple tournament for Age of Empires among friends. But it is what it is. Right, Dol Guldur just got a good deal of things, one of which was a rising Dol Guldur army to capture the place back again. Let's queue all of those up because they're all going to get melee bonuses. The militia garrison's only a few turns away, and our money is soaring again, probably because most of our troops have died. But swings and roundabouts, positives and negatives. Ah, Zograd didn't do anything,
Honor, my
but that has allowed our army to then take up residence.
my king.
You are then subscribed by 1, oversubscribed by 1.
Honor, my
Ah, but you should be able to merge, actually.
Aye, lord. Aye, move out.
There we are.
My king.
Alright, hit me now then, you snowy bastards. Come at me, and I shall rend thee where ye stand. Otherwise, nothing's really going to happen. I'd quite like to get rid of that army in that fort, but we don't have enough troops, really, to do it. Oh, a Stoneworkers Guildhouse, that's nice. And you're already onto your pub. What's your culture like? Oh, 14%, that's not too bad. And what's yours like? 17. My goodness, the screen is bright. Holy hellfire. My eyes. I can't see my eyes. One normally can't see one's eyes, but you understand what I mean. Lothlorien, how active do you think you would be? If I gave you Achnodiorn, do you think you'd actually be able to hold it? Probably not. Do we have a spy to send further south? No, he's in... Oh, we have no spies. Which one gives spies? Cities give spies. And you don't have the building. In fact, the only building you don't have almost is the spy building. Ah, spy. There you go. Welcome to the army, man in Brunost. You're going to go south when I need you.
Onward.
Oh, and a little army is being trained here as well. Oh, First Legion. Yes, please. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take your seats, take your positions, stand together. In terms of Divide and Conquer, though, I'm still waiting on confirmation from the team that the reunited kingdom is ready to go. And until that time, I shall continue with both Gundabad and the Ardenheim. The Ardenheim's campaign, of course, is now
Up the troops, sire.
plunging deep into Dol Amroth, and it's whether or not Dol Amroth have enough troops to put us down, but I don't think they do because Harad are attacking them. But the Ardenheim campaign could all turn on a knife edge if Isengard get involved. So we shall have to wait and see. And then, of course, in this campaign, I'd like to reclaim Erebor. Erebor fell to Gundabad some time ago, and the dwarves have been beaten back all the way to the Iron Hills, and it is on us to ensure that they are not
The enemy lays
abandoned.
siege, but we will stand proud.
Bugger, they've gone for Dane's Halls before we've got the building up. That means we need to raise, fight our way out and kill all these fools.
Were besieged.
Now, this evening, I intend to record a number of different episodes for the coming week. Oh no, Lorion's leader's dead. Does that mean you've just lost Carascaladon? Fornost assaulted, settlement besieged. No. Angmar, Isengard, and Mordor are now all at war with Erebor. They can't be liking that. Oh, look, you just gotten in. Oh, well, it's one turn out. Oh, and the Stoneworkers Guildhouse is ready, which is the highest tier. That's nice. I don't think we need to bother with a garrison up here, but if you can now start trying to convert the populace, or rather, encourage emigration from our homelands and get them to immigrate to Gundabad. And you also got a practice range. Oh, and can train a unit. Oh, we're slowly getting there. Troop training is coming along. Nothing there, though. Oh, dear. And what did they bring? Oh, that's a rubbish army. Actually, yeah, I don't. The catapult. That army will deal with that. The general will hold them, no trouble. How did Lothlorien... Oh, Limelight Fields fell. And there's Dol Guldur attempt to... The problem here is that I can't... These two armies together will take on anything Dol Guldur has to offer, but separating them risks losing one. But I think we have to just plug for it. We're not going to make it to Dor Norhak before we're attacked. And the problem is, if we go down to Dantalad, we'll knock on the doors of Mordor, and they'll open those. They will open the floodgates against us. I think we're going to have to go on a little. Oh, a Glarochord. Oh, if he dies, he doesn't come back. He'll go back to Mordor. I think we're going to have to go on a campaign of ransacking and pillaging and destruction and all of the above. And just take towns and burn them to the ground. I would quite like to gift them to the elves, particularly this one. I'll destroy everything in it and then give it to the elves and just see how we get on. But that'll buy us a bit of time. Now, we use the Ballaster crew to break down the gate, and we use the catapult crews to then just rain fury down on a Glarochord within. We've got a couple of archers, but they're not really going to do anything. It's just not too much to go for. Something I am very much looking forward to, and I've mentioned briefly before, is once Torox's campaign is complete for Warhammer, which a few of you still watch along with, which I'm always grateful to you for, I am going to play as the Empire, because it's been far too long since we've commanded a good human nation, and I'm going to do the Empire when I can. Why don't you guys just do one volley against the gate?
The gates are down.
There we are.
The gates are down.
The gates are down. The gates are down. Oh, I tell you what, we might have even more success. No, that didn't really work very well last time, did it, actually? Let's bring the catapults to here. About us to come up. They don't have any archers, do they? I don't think so. We only have a few, but they'll be able to do something. March First Legion to the gate. We have 2 First Legion. Furch. I just called them Furch, didn't I? March the Furch Legion. And there we are. More Furch Legions. Just come and stand in front of the gate for now. Alright, you guys. Let's mortar the bloody hell out of them. I mean, or do nothing. I would welcome that as well, if I'm honest. There we go. And away they fly. Let's kill a Glarochord off nice and early doors, shall we? Let's cast... Ooh, so close. Each shot thundering into the ground. The Ballista Crew's doing very well. Orc Defenders, Orc Defenders. Oh, so it is just a Glarochord and then 2 stock garrison units. Oh, that was a good one. Sometimes the incredible inaccuracy works in your favour. Drop those pikes. If the Castellans of Dol come through that gate, you are to put them down. Just siege them to death for as long as we can. Oh, those ones went over there as if they were moving on the archers. Changed their mind, though. Oh, that's a goodly amount of damage so far. 50%. Near enough. I do just worry that they might pull those troops out there to hit our archers. Ah, but they're basically out of arrows anyway. In fact, they are out of arrows. Well done. You've fought well. Let's send in the general. Certainly send in the general. A couple of hammer guards go with him. Right, keep going with your mortars for now. Oh, come on. How could you be that inaccurate? Oh, you disappoint me. Alright, ceasefire if you've stopped with your mortars then. We move to phase 2. Pikes into the city.
We have captured the enemy's walls.
Let's go. The pikes will get there long before the siege. He says these ones running into the wall, not knowing which way is up. Go on, in you go. And then the catapults filing in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, catapults, stop moving. Fire at will. Oh no, that's absolutely atrocious. Can you really not shoot back there? How do we get them to be of use without... I don't think we really can. Oh look, he's going for it.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have
One
lost
shot.
half
We've got
their
one
men.
shot off. That's awful. Can we get the pikes to go there? Let's see if that provokes our enemy into moving forward. Oh, you definitely just did a grape shot that I did not want you to do. Don't get distracted, Catapult.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Turn them around. Oh, they did. Oh, they did. Go on. Go on. Catch some of those Castellans on the head as you go as well. Oh. Oh, it's brutal to see, isn't it? It's brutal to see. Keep up now. I like these little catapult masterclasses. Fire whatever you like.
Our men are winning
Just kill
the
them.
battle.
They're right in front
If
of
we
you.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
All right, no, that's not going anywhere. Stop them. Pikes, you may come out of defense. It's the Castellans that are doing the damage.
Our men have taken control of the city.
There's a Glarochord at the front line. The Pikes have done well. Pikes have done very well.
The enemy general lies in all
Oh, it's
the
over.
victory we have won here today.
14 dwarves! And how many of them were by us? 13 of them were killed by us. Oh, it wouldn't be... It just wouldn't... You need that level. You need... Not level, but... You need that recognition that you know that you're watching a Galadirthan battle because I've killed off my own people. If I hadn't have managed to kill those dwarves accidentally at the end there, would it really have been a Galu battle? I don't think... to lose a single dwarf and to have won that with one loss would have been way, 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 way out of character for me. And it would have been far too successful. We need to interject this man-made disasters into our campaigns, otherwise they're all just a touch too easy, aren't they? Right, I'm going to sack it because I want the money, and then I'm going to burn everything to the ground. No, I can't mute the game sound, I'm afraid. Oh, I probably can, actually. Of course I can. What am I saying? I'm just not going to. Because I haven't got a hotkey set up for it, not because I'm deliberately obtrusive and obstinate. Get rid of the lot. Burn it all to the ground. Ah, bugger. We've just burnt the... There you go. There's another feature of... It's definitely a Galu game, because he didn't check that he'd need the garrison before he destroyed it.
Aye, Lord.
Right, forces are massing.
March. Aye.
And they are massing nicely.
Aye.
Oh,
Forward.
look, they've got the highest tier armourer now. Yes! They're going to be coming out onto the field with golden armour.
My king.
They won't actually, of course, be wearing physically, visually golden armour, but they are of a top tier in terms of armour stats. Now, we want you to be free. Why are you not currently free? Because you don't have an archery range. If I were to build an archery range, you would be free. Practice range. 2 turns, 975. Or I could just take you back home because you're not actually doing anything here anyway. And that seems like a waste of money on the frontier. But then that said, we've got 8,000 gold coins, so why not? And this isn't a military frontier, that's why it seems to be a waste of money to my mind. You're going with the Master Stoneworker, so we'll let you build that. Austin Hill, have you managed to get your... yeah, Durance Garrison is up and running. Good. You're getting a miner's quarters, which will give you 2 free upkeep, which will allow the dwarven labourers to be free. We don't really want labourers, though, do we? I take 2 sentries if I can. I'll happily pay for those.
Aye, Lord.
Those labourers. Is there a fort round here? I can just chuck you in just
Onward.
for the free
Move
upkeep.
out.
Yeah. Go into that one. I can't upgrade that town hall. I don't think any further. Town hall? No, that miner's quarters is all we can get. So don't bother with 2, actually, because I don't think you will need 2. And we'll keep growing over here, though. Growing, sorry.
Onward.
Growing. The little man in the red and yellow car. That reference will probably mean nothing to a great many of you. Oh, dear. Why does Framsberg hate me so? Come on, guys. You've got a bro in. He's a right bro. He's one-shot bro. Oh, dear. All right. We need to deal with Gundabad. Is this fella going to be involved if we attack Captain Gazbug? Let us find out. Yes, he is. Oh, well.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
We need to fight them, and we've got the Hammers of Gundabad to get onto the field. And these are the really good-looking Hammers of Gundabad that I believe came from Reforged. I think they are from Reforged. So, Captain Gazbug has the usual Gundabad trash, nothing of note. The catapults will make short work of most of that. And Zograd, there's a couple of later tier units, but they're weak already. And he's got 2 generals. That's his biggest claim to fame, really. But I think the catapults will do a good deal of damage. Remembering always that Zagrad or Zograd or whatever he's called is coming in as a reinforcing army and won't be on the field at the start. Oh, good job we did rise out, though, because these are horrible battle maps. But then that said, wherever you've got siege as the dwarves, every battle map is a winning battle map because the siege is so powerful. Is that our whole army? Yes, it is.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
If you could just all flood out for now. They've abandoned their siege, and they're not grouping up. Why are you where are you going, and why are you going there? We've only got a few archers, so even sprinting them forward, and our archers have poor range. They will get massacred by the enemy archers, I have no doubt. What are they going to do? Is the question. Are they going to try and group up with them, or are they going to come and just hit us? Because at the minute they're beelining for us. Oh, get out! What are you doing? Yeah, look, they're just coming straight for us. Right, let's pause it and have an actual think then. So, you're a defensive unit. I will take a look at the Gundabad in just a moment. Let's just set the line first. Anything with a spear, come forth. You will form our defensive line. There aren't very many of them. In fact, there are hardly any. So we'll take a couple of volunteers as well. Right, we have to be ever ready that that fellow is going to come down from the hill. So what I propose to do is use the wall as a flanking defence. Oh, why do you hate? It's because it can't be expanded out. A little further. Right, there we are. So you guys all go there like that. Dwarven catapults. I want you to sit sort of in the on that right-hand side, actually, not in the middle. Yeah, sit on that right-hand side, go there. 2 generals, I'm going to group you together and put you on our right-hand side, and the hammers of Gundabad are going to go with you. And then we've got the archers. If you're wondering why I pause and then very quickly unpause, it's because when you set them up, sometimes when you hold, as you can just see, it now is not telling me where the archers are going to go. I have to let the game know that it's going to move them there before it will show me. So you have to do the little pause unpause thing. Alright, you 4 are going to be heavy hitters who can definitely flank us around in there. I know I just put the hammers with them, but we won't need the hammers to go with them. And then you 3, what I think I'm going to do with you 3 is put you directly behind these and just plug gaps if you need to. Because whoever that is just coming straight for us. And if we can shoot a lot of them and get them killed off, the rest of the armies will all react and come and get involved. So what I would like the catapult to do is fire at will with its normal shot. Because those are archers that are coming towards us. So bring them down. Good miss. Try again. There we go, we hit some. Want another nice little hit, well done. Alright, that will probably do for now. Let's wait for the rest of the army behind them to catch up. I don't want to actually attack the enemy. If you could move out of the line though, that would be really good. Oh, no, just do what you're told, mate. Just do what you're told for once in your damned lives. There you go, that's a bit better. A fight! Right, they haven't started shooting at us, which is interesting. But the rest of the force is coming, and as soon as we can target one of them... A general is what we'd like to target. I don't think we're going to have the luxury of a general, though. But they're so inaccurate, I think if we tell them to target the Snowhawk scouts, we might get a few collaterals. Let's go and observe, shall we? Here, on the field before us, we see the Snowhawk in its almost natural inhabitant. Oh, and then out of nowhere the sky falls upon it. Casually minding their own business, enjoying whatever packed lunches they brought with them today. Sandwiches, most likely, sausage rolls, pork pies. Carelessly watching as the sun glances over the skies. As a chill sets in, then again the sky rains down upon them. At least the archers won't be a threat. I'd like to target the general, as I say, but I just don't think they'll be accurate enough to do that. There's 76 mountain guard there. We'd love to hit them. I think we are probably going to have to go and attack them, otherwise the time is going to run out and we're going to get a draw. Oh, another good miss. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. 20 orcs or so in one hit. Can we just be a bit inaccurate to the right? Why are you so bad? So bad at doing that. How far forward do you need to go to start doing grape shot on them? No, not as far as I thought. Oh, some good shooting there, though. Alright, I think we're going to get them. I think they're going to be a little disappointed at what we're up to. And we can't just let the clock run down, so we might as well move forward. Team 4, you will ever be ready to take whatever comes from that side, and we'll move the generals to the left now that that left-hand side is opened up as a flank. Shoot the mountain guard.
The enemy general lies dead. Yeah. Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Oh, nice. It's that... It shoots so far behind your intended target that it's killed the general all the way back there. How many of you killed so far? 16% of the enemy has died to our siege alone. Now, granted, of course, the siege... This isn't the best opportunity to use the siege, and I know that, and you all know that, and we all know that, and this is a poor way to command this army. But we're having fun, aren't we? I certainly am. Oh, those are all hunters. Oh, they're javelins. They're javelins. It's just a shame how inaccurate the grape shot really is at that kind of distance. Right, the enemy's not going to move on us, so we'll just have to move on them. The dwarven line marches. Slow and steady wins the race, boys. Get them to bugger off. Are they really just going to sit there and let us run at them? It's really looking that way, isn't it? Now they're even moving javelins up. Let's get the last few shots with this... grape shot. Go on, hit. Just give them a nice good going over down that line. Oh, that's so many. I only had one shot left. Alright, bugger off back to the castle and shut the gates as you go. Oh, now it gets them. Right, once we start massacring them, that army on the hill will move down. Right, the one thing I've not done, I told you I was going to do, and we haven't done, and you're screaming at me. Hammers of Gundabad. Here they are in all their glory. They look so good. And because of they have a very unique design. They don't fit, if you will, into any army of the three dwarven nations. And I think, let me just actually finish looking at them. And I think that lends itself really well. It makes them feel like uniques. They feel like outsiders. And they should, because they are a ceremonial unit that stretches all dwarven clans. And also when you consider as well that in the time of the Third Age, the dwarves in the Blue Mountains and the dwarves of Erebor are mostly, almost exclusively of the Longbeard clan. They're very much, the insinuation one can take away from the writings of Tolkien is very much that the Broadbeams and the Firebeards of the Blue Mountains are mostly killed off at the end of the War of Wrath, when Beleriand is sunk beneath the sea and the Blue Mountains are torn in two. And Nogrod and Belegost are ruined. It's very much presumed, and I think the inference is certainly that most of the dwarves are killed in this event, this great cataclysmic event. And so few of them actually still remain. With the death of the general, it's not even a fight. They're all off. And with the death of the entire army,
cowardly foreruns. It is time to press the attack.
They are properly running. That's what that message means, if you're interested, by the way. That means they're not going to turn around and carry on fighting. Were they alone here, that would be the end of this. Okay, let's go and fight these then. We don't have any real range to help us in this one. Just sprint them in. You're going to get there way ahead of the rest of the army, but that's alright. And we've got half the time now to deal with half the enemy. I've sent those ones to their death. I appreciate that. No!
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I've gotten so many more killed than I ever needed to get killed. Don't think we've even used the Hammers of Gundabad, have we? No, they're not even in the battle. In they go. Hacking away. Hacking and slashing.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Those spears are caught between Hammer Guard and Khazad Volunteers, both of which are pretty good against spear units, so that's a wonderful little matchup. We lost a few archers for it, but that's worked out nicely. And here in the middle, they're breaking and wavering, I expect already. Hammers of Gundabad slaughtering their way through.
Good tidings.
Oh, and that was the enemy general.
The general lies dead. We have set the cart to hell.
So what still fights?
The enemy army flees the field. Be in awe of the
234 is all we ended up
today.
losing. We lost 5. We lost 9 to our own that time. That's all right. Oh, the Erebor infantry. Oh, must have died because they lost all their experience. Yeah. Sad day. Very sad day. Top spot though, Dwarven Catapult by a long shot. 338. 338. I ask you. And with that, 2 of Gundabad's armies are dead. We can relieve the garrison of Dane's Halls, and then we could potentially push. But they have shown that they are coming from both ways, unfortunately. I was hoping that Rakiberg would draw their attention, but Witherboard seems to be sending troops to Dane's Halls no matter what. And with that in mind, I wonder if it's then possibly an idea to move this army exclusively into the forest. So go down and take Tor Philin. Ah, but then we open ourselves up to Dol Guldur. I know we're already open to Dol Guldur in the south, and we even border them here already at Bjorn's Woods. Are the elves... Are the Woodland Realm actually still alive? Oh, I guess they are. Oh, they still have the... Oh, so we can give them things. We can give them things. Do we have another diplomat? Erland's Ferry. Yes, we do. You, fellow, come with me.
Of course.
I have a task for you.
Yes,
Well, that's
sire.
fallen to Dale.
I'll continue tomorrow,
To
sire.
Rune. I need you to come and... We're going to go and chat to the elves.
I must stop here, sire.
If we take Tor Philin and give it back to the
The journey
elves,
is over, sire.
I think that's the way to go. I think Dane's Halls is going to be all right with the with what's attacking it, to be honest. I don't think we need to bother relieving that. But yeah. Now, that is probably going to end the episode, though. I'm not going to do anything else now. And I'm afraid this week is going to lose one DaC video because of the effects of just sorting out YouTube and seeing how it would all work together with the job. That's the last time I mentioned it, I promise. But so this week, there'll be this video, and I will live stream on Saturday. But then it's worth reminding you all that next week there will be no videos at all, but apart from Battle for Middle-earth. There'll be one Battle for Middle-earth video because I pre-recorded those months ago. But I'm away next week, and so I won't have any videos going up next week. So, but I'm away on Saturday evening, so I can live stream on Saturday morning. So I will live stream on Saturday morning, and that'll be the last video then until the following Monday. So you will get another Khazad-dûm episode this week, but it'll be the live stream on Saturday. So tune into that at 11 o'clock in the morning, British summer time. Check what that is in your own time zone, see if you can catch us. And I shall see you then. But otherwise, for the rest of this week, there will be a Warhammer video coming. The Battle of Middle-earth video has already gone up. There'll be a Warhammer video. And hopefully, if I can, I might try and do an Age of Empires video as well. I could just do another DaC video, I appreciate. But I'd like to do something a little different, maybe. But actually, now I've said that, I don't think I've got any Age of Empires videos. So there might be another DaC video. So there might be 3 videos, and this has been a moot point. But for now, that's going to conclude this episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until we speak again, dear friends, and a farewell.